What do you think? The Nogard from Bestech. This is a pretty stunning looking knife, isn't it? You got that red shred carbon fiber, whatever thing going on there on both sides. And this is a Kombou design, okay? So he's done a lot. I mean, I guess I should have prepared better and given you a whole list of names of other knives that he's done for Bestech, but he's done a bunch for them. And they've been the more exotic, kind of really cool knives that have really given Bestech a good boost. And this one is no exception, the Nogard. And I posted this on my Instagram saying, hey, check this out. And Kombou comes in and makes a comment and going, you might want to read the name backwards. What do you think? Dragon. Oh. Okay, whatever. I was thinking, what's Nogard? Is Nogard better than having a guard? Or no, it's dragon backwards. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know after I did my Instagram posting and embarrassed myself. Here's the backspacer, kind of suspended looking thing in here, and yeah, it's nice. One thing that I saw in this knife I kind of thought was, nicely done is this, okay? So check it on the back. So this is where he did his frame lock, and then this mimics that on the front, which is nice that he did that because it's not so obnoxious as a frame lock in that regard of, taking your saw and sawing off part of your frame and leaving it as a lock bar. I mean, that kind of gets me after a while when I look at knives doing that. But this one's really integrated. It's hard to notice it's even a frame lock. And then this carbon fiber comes around all this and comes back and here the same way. So it really is the same front and back. Doesn't look different. And that's good. Now, this blade, I don't know. Whatever he's smoking. What are you smoking, dude? It's fun. Wow, it's sharp. But, really, if you think about it, it's a big old tall flat grind, isn't it? And you can do some piercing with it. And the tip's not too fragile. And it's M390 steel. Or no, yeah, it's M390 steel. What was I going to say? N690? No, M390 steel. So it's got the premium stuff. I mean, what more can you do? I mean, seriously, what more can you do? You got the titanium, carbon fiber stuff and all that in the M390. It's rocking, but it ain't cheap. This thing is $300 online. Now, LTK is your discount code for 10% off. So you can get it for $270 and free shipping. So you tell me, is that reasonable? Yeah, the way things are these days, I'd say at least the discounted price is okay. When you hit 3+, I don't know. But I mean, that's not unusual for Riot and Wii and stuff like that. But Bestech, I kind of always see them as a little bit more value for the money, and a good build as well for the knife. But okay, $270. That's pretty good looking piece of knife right there. Here's your pass through here. So you can disengage that log bar pretty easily. What's the lockup on that? Well, that's 35%. You could argue close to 40. Hardened steel insert, all this. And of course they've got ceramic bearings, and we'll confirm that because we'll take this apart. But whoop, tip, 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 tip. Pretty quick over the detamp ball right there. Just, it's over, okay? And drop. So pretty fidget friendly. And then, finger flickable, not a problem. Detent is pretty stiff. It's pretty good. I mean, it's not way too stiff, but it's all I'd have wanted to put in this knife. because I like to finger flick, and any more would have been uncomfortable to do so. So it could have actually been just a skosh softer, but okay, this will work. And talk about thumb ramp city. It's just like winding up there. Yeah, I guess you could crawl up in this little choil area for some fine work. But yeah, crazy looking blade, isn't it? Almost, you know, when they get like this, then you start thinking Isham and some of the other designers that do knives that are pretty whimsical in nature. But this is not a fragile knife. You know, I mean, this is solid titanium. It feels solid, okay? It doesn't feel like you could break it apart. Yet, how much does it weigh? And we shall find out. 113 grams. Let's roll it around. Yeah, right under 4 ounces. Right under 4 ounces. Is it a 3.5-inch blade at 90 millimeters? Is it a 3 3/8 inch blade? So 3.35, something like that at, you know what, at 86 millimeters? You know, you decide. I mean, it's got almost 3 3/8 cutting edge and not quite 8 inches overall at 20 centimeters. Just under 8 inches and really close to 3.5 inches, especially down here where it counts. So lockup's good, no blade play, no lock rock. It's centered. Let me see, blade to handle length is good. And design flow is great. You know, Kombou does great stuff. Whew. So, yeah, and you don't have to get the red carbon fiber. I think they got a blue carbon fiber. They got a blacked out thing, that kind of thing. Let's check this out. Well, it's 3.7 millimeters at 0.14. And it's half an inch at 13 millimeters. So it's not 4 millimeters. It's 3.7. But yeah, that's pretty hardy blade stock on there. Yeah, I mean, the ergos, I mean, I was looking at this going, ooh, that's got to be a little complicated. Actually, for me, it works. I mean, you see what I'm saying? First finger, second finger, pistol grip type thing. And reverse grip is pretty comfortable as well. But yeah, I was kind of surprised this one fit my hand so well. And then if I want to crawl up, it's not as much of a good match here if I get up on this. So let's not get up on this and keep it simple. But no, it's nice. So it's a beautiful knife. So what do you think? Let's just tear it apart. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, kind of thing. So we're gonna break it, and then we'll be frustrated. Okay, we'll take that out. Get out of here. D-shaped pivot. That's why the front's not spinning. What the hell? Oh, there was a surround. I was going, what the hell was that? Just fell in my hand. There's the surround for the pivot. Okay, don't get ahead of yourself, boys. And what do we got? We got number 8s. Please tell me. Yes, we do. On the body. Yes, that is a good thing. A good thing. Get out of here. Ooh. Okay. What else are we doing, boys? I think I'm going to have to take this out. I don't know what's holding. Well, that's not holding that pocket clip on, is it? I'll tell you one thing. I'm going to take this off because I'm thinking this may go through from the front. It may be a real long screw, and it is. Okay, bingo. Yeah, it's not going to come apart on the back until you take that front screw off. All right, okay, and then it does, like, wow, right in your hand. I'm not seeing any adhesive or anything here. I wonder if you can take that insert out if you wanted to. Yeah, you can. Hold on. Yeah, I'm lifting it, and it's coming. See that? But it's stuck under the pocket clip too. But yes, you can take that out. No adhesive. Goody goody. That's good to know. So if you wanted to anodize it like some color on the body, and then you don't want to put this carbon fiber in when you're doing that. So you got to take that out. Okay, you're good. And then on the inside, D-shaped on here. We've kind of weight relieved along here. Hardened steel insert with ceramic detent ball. And that's just the lock bar side. How about this? Ceramic bearings, both sides. Looks good. And we've weight relieved along here as well. There's our back spacer. And it all looks pretty dang good. And it all looks pretty doggone clean in here. And there's your blade stop. And yeah, it looks pretty darn good. So let's reconstruct. And you know what? Yeah, we're good. Bearings out. Well, let's clean this up real quick. Okay. So we got presentation side, blade, and lock bar side. We're going to put it back from the presentation side. Let's put the blade stop back in here, and let's put this pivot in here, and we'll line up the shape. It's got to point towards the back, that D shape area. Okay, now we put bearings in because we already got the washer on there. Throw some juice, the old blade, and turn that around. Okay, bearings in. So we should be good to go as long as we got this lined up properly. Okay, and there's my surround. Oh, that's my surround on the other side. Excuse me. That's what you get for forgetting your surround. And sorry, those. And then I can put this up. And then I got to put the surround on. And then I can put the pivot screw in. Except my blade stop fell out. So let's put in the stop. Let's put on, okay, we already got the washer here. This should line up with the D and the pivot. Correct? Hopefully, yes. Okay, surround here. Screw here. Are we gonna make it? I think so. Okay, so yeah, so that gets this logo to where it's supposed to be because of the D-shaped pivot. It has to only be in one position. So we got to come through the front here. Big long screw goes back into there, and it's a number 8 though. So, but we never did remove the pocket clip, which I'm not going to cry about. And then we got another number 8 body screw on here. Sure makes it easier to work with on that size. Okay, so we should be centered, and we are centered. Okay, what's that like? Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, no blade play or anything, so it's tight enough and still got a good drop on it. So the Nogard, or the dragon spelled backwards, done with that. Hey, in case you were interested, it comes in a box, so kind of pretty tough structural box, and there's the model number on there, by the way. And a Bestech zipper pouch, and what they got in here. Well, they got a microfiber cloth and some paperwork, and you know, you get a pocket on both sides, so that's good. Their pouches are nice and heavy duty, nice quality. Can't complain about that. Up, not quite over it, there we go. So finger flick, yep. Interesting knife, isn't it? It's pretty cool to see a lot of these different designs come to life. And really good machining, pretty solid fit and finish on them. I like it a lot. I'm going to let you go. We do love them knives. Sub to my channel, sub to my Patreon group, and be in 2 days early on the knife sales that I do. And remember, stay sharp.